We have Kelechi Chioma. He's an author, educationist, and he's a life coach. He's also the founder of Scrabble and Chess in Schools Initiative. It's a program designed to promote creativity and out-of-the-box thinking in children. Kelechi Chioma, it is great to have you. Welcome.
Thank you.
We have some history, by the way, but then we'll talk about that some other time. We're talking about Scrabble here and Chess in schools. How long have you been doing this, by the way?
12 years now.
12 years.
12 years. Teaching kids.
Teaching kids. Where did this inspiration come from? Have you always been a Scrabble and chess buff and all of that?
Well, I was playing with friends after secondary school. Of course, there was no light, so I had to come out and play. And so we played Scrabble from morning till night.
There was no TikTok and Instagram
No,
then.
nothing to do. So you just had to play something. Yeah. So went to university, came back, went to youth service, came back, and was still playing Scrabble. And the idea just popped. Why not take this to schools?
Okay. Well, now, wonderful. Now, from what you've said now, how many schools have you taken this to at present now?
Close to about 100 schools, both public and private.
And private.
Yeah.
So is it like you've gone there once, or at the moment you are catering to over 100 schools now?
For the private schools, we've touched a lot of them. For the public, we worked with a foundation that actually sponsored the training of public schools. And also,
okay, so now what I'm saying is that, so when you train, is it a continuous thing?
Yes,
it's
co-curricular.
Okay, so it's something that they continually...
do, yes, every term. So there's a curriculum.
From what class do they start this?
From nursery 2, upper reception, as some call it. As
nursery 2, so
young
how old
as
are
age
they?
5, 6, yes, they start playing. And they do very well.
How important is it for development of kids that they learn games like Scrabble and chess? By the way, let's start. Let me see. This was quite... So, talk to me. Yes. How important is it?
Well, scientists claim that regular Scrabble playing time or chess playing time helps the brain to form new neurons. The brain's about forming neurons and more neurons and cells. So, when you do things that tax the brain, it creates new neurons. So, Scrabble, chess just perfectly fits into that.
Now, you made mention that you're doing this so much more in private schools.
Yes.
But public schools, they have not caught it as much as you think they should. What should be done in that regard?
In private schools, there are several curricular programs. They have chess, they have Scrabble, they have swimming, they have taekwondo, they have cookery. They're bringing in all sorts. They have dance, you know, but you don't find that in public schools, which is not a good thing. So the government needs to look at how they can inculcate more co-curricular programs into the public schools.
All right, so let's focus on Scrabble now. See, I also used to be a Scrabble buff, yeah, but the problem is this. My problem is Scrabble words. What is the need for a Scrabble dictionary? My idea is that when you play Scrabble, yeah, you're using it to improve your vocabulary and all of that. Why Scrabble dictionary? Why?
Well,
why?
I remember when I started playing Scrabble, we're using the normal Oxford dictionary.
Okay.
I remember I studied it word for word. Yeah.
You did?
I could tell you that the first word in the English dictionary, the Oxford dictionary, is not even an English word. It's called an aardvark, which is a South African word, meaning an ant eater. That's interesting. Aardvark is spelled A-R-D-V-A-R-K.
Yeah.
So when you play Scrabble,
what's the last word? Can you remember?
The last word. They keep updating anyway.
Yeah, they keep updating. Yeah, right, you're right.
Then we have the Scrabble dictionary itself.
So why Scrabble dictionary?
Because there are many words you won't find in the normal Oxford dictionary.
But Scrabble dictionary words, you can't use them in normal English.
Actually.
In what way? Okay,
for example, the word Oba, you may not see it in the normal... Oba means a Yoruba West African king, for example. You may not find that in the normal Oxford dictionary for schools. But what they do with Scrabble dictionary, they go around and get words from India, from French, from Nigeria, from Igbo, and that have become westernized. They've turned into English words, and then they add it. They keep updating these words.
What does XI mean? XI, is that...
There are many interests. QI, for example.
Yes.
ZA.
So if you're talking about lingua, like you're taking Yoruba, you're taking Russian and all of that, I can understand you're learning. But when you have words like you said, QI, XI, and all of that, how does that help me?
I'll give you an example. JO, for example, means lover.
Okay.
Joe.
So, okay.
Those words have origin. They're places where they come from. And then they added.
Okay, so you're saying that, now, why I'm tasking you on this now, you're trying to tell me that now with Scrabble Dictionary, you can have a wider appreciation of words. Language. Yes, I like that. So how many, what did I get here?
5 by 4, 5, 8, 9, 11. The first word is always times 2.
Okay, times 2.
But as a coach, you would have made a higher word if you had landed your F on the double letter. So that's where the skill comes in.
You see, because it's discussion now. You're putting them.
So that way your score gets higher.
That's why you need a coach.
So that's what we teach the kids. Make the best use of your opportunity.
Of your opportunities.
When you have opportunities, don't just take it. You have to ask yourself, is that the best move?
Best option.
Yeah. So
but Scrabble is not timed. I know you also do chess. Yes. Can you time Scrabble?
Yes.
If you decide, you can decide to play with time.
They play with timer because sometimes the opponent spends a lot of time. And when you have a tournament, you want to play within a time frame.
Okay, so for tournaments, you use time.
Yes, timer, yes.
So while you play, let's talk about tournaments. Do you organize tournaments for schools?
Yeah.
We
just finished one, the Winifred Awushka Scrabble tournament for schools. Had over 250 children across the country.
Oh, wow.
In fact, the boy who won from Niger State is just 7 years old.
Wow.
And he plays very well. We've attended Scrabble tournaments all over the world. Nigeria is the best Scrabble playing nation in the world.
I like that. Has any kid beat you? On Scrabble or chess?
Well, the kids I started with, once maybe they left for secondary school and I meet them again, I can't play them. They're much more better than I am.
You know, there's something about that thing about students beating their mentors. It does happen. And I think it makes you happy.
Yes,
it does make you happy.
Especially the ones who push it. The parents encourage them to go on to play it. Sometimes it comes with talent. You see, like a child has a natural
proclivity. There's some people that look
for logic, for easier to them. Not every child. That's what we say in inter-house sports. Don't just do the physical sports. Do the mental sports. So if you're having inter-house sports in your school, add chess, add Scrabble, because not every child will be able to run or play soccer or jump. Some of them can compete mentally.
So for now, and in these clubs you do, right, not everybody is compelled to join them. So you find, is it
no, some schools run it, there's extracurricular where you have to choose to do that. But most schools who catch it, they run it as co-curricular. It's a subject.
So that means that everybody has to do it.
Yes. So we do a curriculum. The school looks at the curriculum. They find how they merge it into their own curriculum, and then they certify us to go ahead. So it's like a subject, which is the vision for us to actually make Scrabble and chess co-curricular in every school in Nigeria. Look at what it's to do. It's going to create a lot of jobs for Scrabble instructors. For example, I have close to about 30, 40 people who do this with me across the schools. University graduates.
Wonderful.
Some of them,
nice.
they are university students. ASU is on strike. They are coming to hustle. Let me just teach. So it creates opportunity, engages people. So if we do that across our public schools, just for the sake of even just job creation, the impact will be phenomenal.
Wonderful. Yeah, drop your word. How many now?
That's 8, 9, 12, 13, 14. That's 28.
Yeah, we have to round up. Drop your word.
So what I do, there's a skill there. I'm going to hook up this.
You had a plan, eh? You wanted to do this. That's why you told me to put it there.
Not really, but this is what we teach the children. There's a skill to every game, every field, every endeavor. Once you understand
this guy just gave me a blow now.
you
blows. How?
Okay, now I made 2 words actually. I made fibers and blows. So I'm going to count the score for fibers and the score for blows. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 20, 28, 29, 30, 33. So you see that also helps your math skills too.
Definitely.
So you do the maths. Imagine a 6-year-old doing this. It pushes the child to appreciate math. So a lot of ladies who say, "Oh, I wasn't good at maths." Imagine you start playing Scrabble at an early age. You're doing the maths. You're breaking those boundaries.
We have to round up Kelechi. I wish I had so much more time. But not only for young boys. Old ones, they can start playing.
Oh, yeah.
Or if you are 40 and 50, you can start.
I was looking forward to playing with Titi. I don't.
Thank you so much, Kelechi. It was a pleasure. And here's wishing you the best.
Thank you.
Keep on doing what you're doing. You're doing a great job.
Thank you. Pleasure being here.
All right. That's it. Hope you're able to pick something. It doesn't only have to be for the young ones. For the old ones, you're 40 or 50, you can start learning, and it will definitely improve your neurons, as Kelechi said. That's all we can take now. We'll take a time out now. We're back. There's more on the show.